Well, hello fishing friends, how are y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel, it's good to see ya. Right now I'm at ramp 44, just south of the point in Buxton, North Carolina. And I got a very special guest with me today. Viv, can you say hi to the people? Vivi. Viv, say hi. Can you say hi? I have never met a dog more camera shy than Vivi, but Vivi and I are here on the beach. I can't see anyone else in sight. There's literally no one. Now, even if we don't have a good day fishing, we have already had a really productive morning because after doing some sunrise filming, we went to a different section of the beach and we hit it big time when it comes to shells. We found whelk shell after whelk after whelk after whelk. Now that was what we found in like 15 minutes. It was absolutely insane. But enough about shells. It's time to get some lines in the water. Oh my God, Pelican, what are you doing? Are you coming over here looking for food? I'm not gonna feed you. You gotta get it the old-fashioned way. Do you wanna be on YouTube? You think I'm gonna feed you, don't you? Ain't nobody got time for that. All right, Pel. We'll see you later, buddy. Uh-oh. Thought you were coming at me, bro. All right, buddy, I'm gonna leave you alone. I haven't even got set up yet and I've already got a friend. Check this guy out. Hey buddy, I don't have any food for you. You are so not shy. My God. I've never seen a pelican get that close to me before, and I've been watching him for a while. He's not hurt at all. I think he's just begging for food, unfortunately, and I'm not going to feed him because that's never a good thing. Buddy, I want to feed you. I want to make you happy and all, but I'm not going to do you any favors if I feed you, okay? You want to fish with me? But can you like go to the side a little bit? I don't want to step on you or anything. Pelicans are the most amazing birds. They are super cool. All right, but I can't get too distracted. I got to get this fishing started. So Pelican, let me do my thing, Pelican. Okay, I'm not wearing my waders right now, so let's stay dry. That will work. Well, I haven't even gotten my second pole rigged up yet. I'm just standing here with my finger on this one to see if I can feel any action. And then we'll get an assessment for how that's going and get my other pole set up here in just a second. Oh, hey folks, pardon the interruption. If you make fishing videos on YouTube, then you know one of the most important pieces of equipment is this thing right here, a GoPro. Now, there's a couple different ways you can get audio from a GoPro. The easiest is you just turn the thing on and talk into the microphone. And in a lot of cases, you'll get perfectly fine audio. However, if this thing is kind of far away from your mouth, or if it's a windy day, the audio isn't always very good. So a way around that is you buy an external microphone. Now you would think it's just a simple matter of plugging the microphone into the GoPro, right? Well, there's just one little problem. There's no port on the GoPro for the microphone. So the way around that is you buy an adapter. The microphone gets plugged into the adapter, and the adapter gets plugged into the GoPro. Now you can plug the adapter in this way, or you can flip it over and plug it in this way. Either way, it's pretty heavy, it moves around a lot, and you're moving while you're fishing. And this is a pretty fragile connection, so if it just moves a little bit, becomes a little bit loose, guess what happens? No audio! Guess what happened to the rest of the footage of this trip? No audio. So y'all are gonna get to hear my voiceover skills. All right, back to the video. Okay, the voiceover starts with some really good action. I've got something really big on the line here. I'm reeling, it's pulling some drag, and all of a sudden, boom, thing totally snapped my line. You can see here, it just bit it right off. So I want some more of that, but first, I see something in the water. And let's go check this out here. It is what I think it is, and that's a nice whelk. Let's just get down between waves because again, I don't have any waders on. So we're gonna check this out. It looks awfully darn good. So at least we got a keeper and we are not skunked on the day. All right, catch number 2 is a whelk. So check this out. This is one of the most craziest catches I've ever had. Now we're gonna take this sucker off and I'm gonna make some corny joke about how probably this isn't a keeper and I'm gonna throw it back. Now, for those of you at home, if you're gonna throw a whelk shell back, don't pick the most fragile part of the shell, because here's why. it breaks and you lacerate your thumb. So while this thing is bleeding like stink, I'm gonna take Vivi for a walk. Okay, we're gonna take a break from the fishing here for a little while. I'm gonna take Vivi for a little walk. I kind of feel bad because the idea was to have her leashed up to my truck outside so she could hang out with me. But the problem is there's all these birds, mostly seagulls, but a few of those pelicans, including the one you saw earlier, that are hanging out near my truck, and Vivi goes nuts around birds. So I just can't risk having her pull the leash off my truck or strangle herself or something crazy like that. So we're gonna go for a little walk here. Look at all these whelks. So we really lucked into whelk heaven today. There's been a storm off the coast the last couple of days, and what happens is you tend to get a lot of shells that get kicked up after a storm. Okay, that was a nice little walk. Let's get back to the fishing. We gotta get a fish. Okay, back from the walk, and yep, the finger's still bleeding. So let's wash it off in the ocean here. A little salt water will heal anything, right? So let's clean this sucker off, check it out, see if it's still bleeding, and yeah, well, it is. And it's actually hard to tell in the video. The laceration is a lot deeper than you can tell. It sort of bled on and off for the next 3 days. But who cares about the bleeding? There are fish to be caught. Now, what's about to happen is absolutely crazy. I'm sitting there minding my own business, and out of nowhere come 2 A10s screaming in right over the water. That one right there came in just to the north of me. And then I'm gonna turn around here, and this one to the south, right over my head pretty much. And it's too bad the audio wasn't working because these things were loud. It was absolutely crazy and really got my blood boiling. The birds are like, what the heck? Okay, enough of that. Let's get some blood all over my bait and equipment and get back to the fishing. And I am on with a fish. Not the world's biggest fish, but definitely something decent. I just don't wanna lose it. Let's reel that sucker up, find out what it is, because we are not getting skunked today. And ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a shark. Now this is a little dogfish, and we're gonna get this sucker off the hook. And then I'm thinking, geez, my dog has never seen a shark. How cool will that be to show her a shark? She's kind of pissed off at me because I've had her in the truck and she just wants to be out on the beach. So at first she's like, Dad, I'm ignoring you. And then she's like, what the heck is that thing? Let me come over and smell him here a little bit. That's weird. I've never seen one of those before. And I'm like, crap, I hope the shark doesn't bite her in the nose. And then I have a genius idea. Well, what do dogs do when they meet each other? They smell butts. So, all right, Vivi, there's a shark anus for you. Check that thing out. Yep, kind of crazy, huh? Might not ever see a shark again, but that's kind of cool. All right, let's get this sucker back in the water. Now, of course, before I let him go, I'm going to do some corny thing where I talk in a shark voice and say, hey guys, subscribe to Father and Sons Fishing, because that's, I guess, what sharks sound like. Okay, friends, that is the end of the voiceover. Back to video with normal audio. Okay, my friends, that fishing trip is in the books. It wasn't really the hottest day fishing-wise, but this is late December. What do you expect? Overall, it was a really good day. Vivi and I got to see the sunrise on the beach. We did some exploring, and we found a couple sections of the beach that were just this whelk haven or heaven. I'm not sure which one would be better. I've got about 3 dozen really nice whelks in the back of my truck. I'm gonna take them home and put them in a garden outside. Well, Viv, did you have a good day? So yeah, I got to see lots of birds. Vivi did get to see lots of birds, including a dead seagull that she found on the beach. And before I could even figure out what was going on, she was like rolling in the sand all over the carcass. So Vivi right now has a nice little odor. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to Father and Sons Fishing. Okay, we'll smell you later. All right, friends, we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. GoPro test. This is a GoPro test. 1, 2, 3. GoPro, are you working today? You never know. And I've been watching him for a little. So I'm in the light. In our last video, what do you expect? But we, conch heaven, or not conch, I keep saying conch, it's a whelk. Oh, you smell. Tell him you got to see some birds. So your breath smells like dead fish. I smell like dead seagull. Say, Daddy, take me home and give me a bath. Okay? What do you think, Vivi?